Hi, Phil Grandy. Crash on top of crash. That's what's happening. I'm going to explain something to you. Never, never listen to the fake business news networks, whether it's Fox, CNBC, Bloomberg. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're telling you, hey, go in and start buying the tech stocks. They're going to start rallying. People are going to get out of value stocks and go into growth stocks. No, they're not. First of all, let me show you something. Here's our fear meter. You see this red line right here? That red line I'm showing you right here, this red line right there. Remember, if you take a look at that line, and I drew a straight line across at 40%. Look back here, in 2008, once fear gets above 40%, look how it takes off. People just panic. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Here, 2020, you know that market crash, 2020. In 5 weeks, the market went down about 31%. The Nasdaq went down, I think it was around 38%. And look at the fear here. But no more fear. Why? Because they still are listening to the fake business news network. They're telling everybody it's just fine. Everything's fine. No, it's not. There's no more QE. Here. If you take a look at this market right here, this was the 2018 crash right here. And remember, we had a rally right off of that 2018 crash. Went down for 16 weeks, then went up 22%. Then we had another rally after it crashed. In 2020, we had a market go down. It was about 31%. And then we had a 123% rally all the way up here. So you had a 54% rally if you look at it like this. If you had a 54% rally this way, we had another 133% rally this way. And remember, this was after 13 weeks and 5 weeks. This market has been down here, okay? This market's been down here for a year. A year. Think about it. And we're only off the bottom 11%. After the Nasdaq dropped 38%, we're only off the bottom about 11, 12%. They rallied here 123%. They rallied here 53% off their bottoms and made new highs. How come over a year we're not going anywhere? Because there's no more QE. Remember what happened? They took and got rid of QE in 2021 November. Right here. Stopped. Right here. Okay, that's it. Without QE, this market is going to go much lower. When this breaks 10,000, it's over. We're going down another 20 to 30%. Don't listen to these people. If you look over here, look at the fear meter. If you look in 2008, once the fear hit 40%, look how it took off. If you look over here in 2020, I'm talking about this drop right here, this 31% drop. Look how the fear took off once it hit 40. But there's no fear. Why? Because they're telling everything's fine. Everything's fine. The economy's doing good. People got a lot of money. A bold-faced lie. Because there's no fear, that's why this market's going to crash. The market always does what it's supposed to do, but never when it's supposed to do it. And people are being sucked in. We have the worst bear market trap going on right now and pattern. Let me show you what I mean. If you take and look at this guy right here, and I'll put it right up here for you. And by the way, look at our gold. How gold is doing. Terrific, but it's going sideways now, though. So I'd be taking profits in gold. I think gold's still going to go higher, but until it breaks out, I'd be taking profits. We've been in gold all the way down right here. We started buying gold. Take a look at this. So if I put up here the S&P, look at the bear trap. And they're telling you everything's fine. And here's the bear trap right here. See this peak right here? Okay. See this peak right here? And see this peak right here? What do they have in common? All of them had a breakout point failure. Went up through the resistance of 200-day moving average and fell. It went up turned around and broke back down. These are called breakout point failures, where they go up, turn around, and come down, up, turn around, and go down. Then it went sideways for a while, then it went up again, breakout point failure again. Now we're right here. If this S&P, and it will, okay, take out this low right here and continue to this low. Now remember, the Nasdaq, I already told you, the Nasdaq got to drop through that 10,000, okay? We have one of the worst bear market traps right here. And look at the pattern again. Look at this. And you got to, there's no way you were going to get above. The only way we'd get above this guy right here, right in this area here, if they did QE again. This is the whole key right here. This is it. If they can get above here, then we're going to rally. But what you want to look at is they're going to, again, if this breaks back down through here like this, takes out this low, then takes out this low, now you're going to have the S&P collapse. This market is tired. This market has been held up by QE. And they still been holding it up with QE because they don't want the market to drop. They still have stealth QE. So stop listening to them. Always follow your charts. That's what I do with my students every day. Show them, follow the money. You always get the truth, especially when you're using my Pro 2 color-coded chart, which follows the money. Tells you when to sell, when to buy. Never wrong. So be careful. Don't listen to a thing they tell you. Get ready for that Nasdaq to break through 10,000 and then strap on your parachute. See you on the charts.